You got the raise. More money hitting your account than you've ever had. And somehow, at the end of the month, your balance looks exactly the same. Empty. If that sounds familiar, it's not because you lack discipline. It's a trap, a real one with a name. And today I'm going to draw out exactly how it works and exactly how to climb out of it. I'm going to show you three things. One, the invisible trap that quietly eats your income. Two, the real math of wealth, the part nobody taught you in school. And three, one simple move you can make this month to start getting rich, no matter what you earn. Grab a coffee, let's get into it. Meet Sam. Sam just got a raise, a good one, $800 extra a month. Sam feels great. Finally, some breathing room. So Sam moves to a slightly nicer apartment, just a bit more rent, trades up the car, the payment's only a little higher, starts eating out more because, hey, Sam earned it. None of these feel crazy. Each one feels reasonable, deserved even. But here's what's actually happening. As Sam's income went up, Sam's spending went up right alongside it. Step for step. 3 months later, the raise is gone. Invisible. Absorbed. Same stress. Same empty account. Just a nicer car parked outside it. This is the trap. It has a name. Lifestyle inflation. And here's the rule I want you to remember. Your spending behaves like a gas. It expands to fill whatever space you give it. Give it more income, and it just expands to swallow that too. That's why a raise alone almost never makes anyone richer. It just makes the wheel spin faster. Now, let's do the math that school skipped, because wealth is not what you earn. If Sam earns $4,000 and spends $4,000, Sam's wealth is zero. Doesn't matter how big that number is. Earn $10,000, spend $10,000, still zero. Wealth lives in one number, the difference between what comes in and what goes out. I'm going to call it the gap. The gap is the only part of your money that can ever become wealth. Everything else just passes through your hands. And here's the magic. When you take that gap and let it grow, invest it, give it time, it snowballs. It earns on top of itself. Slowly at first, then not slowly at all. Picture two people. Exact same salary. Same job, same everything. One closes the gap to zero and spends it all. The other keeps a gap and lets it grow. 10 years later, they are not living the same life. They're not even close. Same income. Completely different outcome. The only variable that changed was the gap. This is the difference between looking rich and being wealthy. Looking rich is a big income with a big spend. Being wealthy is a gap, protected, and given time. So, if the gap is everything, why is it so hard to keep one? Why does saving feel like punishment? Two reasons, and both are ancient wiring. First, your brain is built to grab the reward now. For almost all of human history, later was a gamble, so the brain learned to take the sure thing today. The treat now always feels louder than the snowball later. Second, you don't measure your money against your needs, you measure it against the people around you. The neighbor's car, the coworker's holiday. So, spending more doesn't feel like a choice. It feels normal, like just keeping up. Put those two together, and keeping a gap feels like loss, like missing out. That's the real reason willpower fails here. You're not weak. You're fighting your own hardware. So we stop fighting the hardware. We build a system that works without willpower. 3 steps. Step 1, pay yourself first. Before you pay a single bill, before you spend 1 cent, you set the gap aside. Decide the number in advance. Start small if you need to, even 10%. The point isn't the size. The point is that it comes off the top, not whatever happens to be left over, because leftover is always zero. Step 2, automate it. Set up an automatic transfer on the exact day you get paid into a separate account you don't look at and don't touch. Make the gap invisible. If you never see it, you never feel it leave. And you can't spend what isn't sitting in front of you. Step 3. Bank the raise. This is the one that breaks the trap for good. Every time your income goes up a raise, a bonus, a better month, send at least half of the increase straight to the gap. You were living fine without it 5 minutes ago. You won't miss what you never started spending. Here's the whole fix in one line. Don't try to spend less with willpower. Remove the money before willpower is even in the room. So here's everything on one napkin. It's not how much you make, it's how much you can keep from spending and how much time you give it to grow. A bigger income just spins the wheel faster. The gap is what gets you off it. The raise won't make you rich, the gap will. In the next lesson, I'll draw out the one account almost everyone is using wrong, the one quietly costing people thousands, without them ever noticing. Subscribe so it lands on your feed. I'll see you there.